Hey everybody, Coach Jenny here. I wanted to make a quick video talking to you about networking your cold market and developing your niche. So when you are trying to talk to people and you're trying to come up with things to say, it's often really hard to connect to people, which is why it's really important that you find your niche market. For example, I am an opera singer, and it's a very distinct niche because as soon as somebody realizes that I'm an opera singer and they are a singer as well, they connect to me, they trust me, they already have that really well-established connection with me. So we have lots to talk about, and they feel that connection there. It's something deeper than just somebody that just starts talking to you out of nowhere or that you're meeting. It just gets you one step further than usual. So you need to do these steps to think about your niche. Think about what it is that you love. Is it animals? Is it being a mom? Is it home redecoration, interior decorating? What is it that is your job? Are you a police officer? Are you a lawyer? What is your niche market? What are things that you like? Do you like to crochet? Anything like that that you can hone in on. Find 3 things and figure out what has a small specific niche and also is wide enough that you can broadcast it across the country and attract people that way. When you start thinking about your niche market, you can start target marketing people, and then you can have an easier and quicker connection to build your relationships.
Hi guys, Nicole here. I wanted to take a minute to speak to you about weight and Beachbody. More specifically, your personal weight and Beachbody coaching. There's a myth that only thin, fit people can promote Beachbody products and become coaches, and that's simply not true. I know this because I'm currently 70 pounds overweight, 70 pounds overweight, and rising in ranks as an active Beachbody coach today. Let me explain. Beachbody is unique as in it builds its clientele through relationships. Relationships are found anywhere in your life. Work, school, maybe people in your neighborhood, the grocery store, church, synagogue, wherever you may go. People are curious. People are always looking for a cheerleader. They're always looking for guidance. It's not even about weight loss. Maybe some people are just into the fitness aspect of it. Beachbody is unique. It's diversified in so many different ways that there's so many avenues where you could potentially help somebody. And let's face it, we're all looking for some help. We really are. Nobody likes to diet alone. Nobody likes to get fit alone. It's better to work out in a group, a challenge group, where there's other people, where you're motivated and held accountable. It certainly makes things a lot easier, and having fun and building relationships with people and meeting new people. It's an amazing opportunity. I hope this helps somebody who's considering.
Obesity and being out of shape and doing just enough, that's an illness. So be serious with yourself. Tell yourself, hey, I can do it. I am awesome. My body wants to be better. It's going to heal itself. Do you know how terribly uncomfortable a paper cut is? And your body heals itself. It'll take a couple days, but it'll heal itself. You're not going to get a paper cut and for the rest of your life have to deal with this paper cut in the most miserable spot possible, Your body will heal itself. Same goes with getting fit, getting healthy. You can heal yourself out of that as long as you got the right tools and you have a little patience with yourself. Have perseverance and tell yourself, I'm going to heal myself right out of this, because that's the body that I was created. I have a body that heals itself, that grows hair, that heals cuts, that mends hearts, that forgives people. Our bodies are truly amazing. So let's give our bodies the tools that they need. Let's have a little patience with ourselves because we've got to learn a whole new routine. And let's not be lazy. Have some perseverance. You can do it. I know you can. If I can do it, And I've seen some people who look like, oh, hell no, they ain't ever gonna be able to do it. But they do it. So I think you can do it too. You can.
There's one myth where everybody thinks that you have to be super fit and you have to be a fitness instructor, or you have to be certified, or you have to be a total health and fitness guru and fitness freak. And that is a total lie. That is total BS. It is a misconception that somehow the universe has perceived that that is something that you need to be a Beachbody coach, and it is wrong. Beachbody coaches come in all shapes and sizes, tall, short, I mean, whatever you name it. Beachbody coaches are all shapes and sizes, and we all have different backgrounds, but what we are doing is we are all on a fitness journey, and we are all on our journeys for ourselves and to help others. So there is no qualifications or anything to be a Beachbody coach. Anybody can be a Beachbody coach. You don't have to be super fit. You don't have to be a fitness guru. Beachbody coaching is what you make of it. So there is no you have to be super fit Beachbody myth.
Hi everyone. I've been asked by Coach Sandy to make a short video about some of the myths and misconceptions about becoming a Beachbody coach. And one of the things that was suggested to me when I was thinking about becoming a Beachbody coach is that Beachbody is a pyramid scheme. And I did what everyone should do when they're interested in becoming a part of a company, and I went and did my own research and my own due diligence and researched Beachbody, and then I also looked into what pyramid scheme was so that I knew if that's what I was getting myself into. And the interesting thing that I learned about pyramid schemes is that pyramid schemes, number one, are legal in the United States. So Beachbody is a well-respected, known company. It's $1 billion company, and it is definitely not a pyramid scheme. That's the first thing. Secondly, in a pyramid scheme, most of the time, I'd say almost all the time, the idea of a pyramid is that the person at the top makes the most amount of money and makes more money as the number of people below him or her happens to be. But in Beachbody, if you learn about the compensation and the coaching, actually the idea of becoming a Beachbody coach, if you learn about it, it is quite possible for any coach to make as much money or more money than the person that is directly above them or their coach. It's more about being supportive to the people below you and being a leader than it is about making more money than the person below you or making money off of those people. Anyway, so, but like anything, if you are interested in becoming a Beachbody coach, I suggest that you go and do your own research, find out everything you need to find out for yourself before you take on this amazing opportunity. So thanks and have a good night. Bye.
Hey everybody, I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about an obstacle that I face a lot as a coach and an obstacle that others face when thinking about becoming a Beachbody coach. For me, this was never one of my things that I thought would be a hiccup for me as a coach, because I always worked with some sort of sales background. But a lot of people feel that you have to be a good salesperson or a salesperson in general, or you have to be able to sell ice to an Eskimo in order to be able to be a Beachbody coach. And I'm here to tell you right now, it has nothing to do with sales. I have sales background, but I can tell you right now, I've been a Beachbody coach for a couple years, and I haven't sold one thing to somebody. As a Beachbody coach, and I think this is one of the reasons why I enjoy it so much, I share. I'm not selling, I'm sharing. Like I do with anything on Facebook. I find a makeup that I like, I share it. I find a hair product that I like, I share it. I'm relaxing by the pool, I share it. I'm letting people know what I'm doing. I let them know what I enjoy, let them know what I like. If something I post can motivate somebody or help somebody be a happier person, I post it. It's things that I did before I became a coach, and it's things that I do now. I don't sell anything to anybody. I help them pick programs out that they have to buy, but I'm not a salesman. I'm not selling it to them. I just share my passion and love and what I believe in the product, and I help them make a decision. So you don't have to be a salesperson to get yourself healthy and fit and help others. Beachbody coaching has nothing to do with sales. It's all about passion, drive, and love. That's it. Have a great day.
Hey everybody, it's Coach Sandy here, and I wanted to bring you today to the #1 objection that I receive as a Beachbody coach and what everybody probably tells me, even if they join my team or not, what they're always concerned about. And the one thing that they're so concerned about is time. I don't have time. I don't have time to be a coach. I don't have time to help people. I don't have time to devote to growing a business and all that sort of stuff. So I hear it all. But I'm here to tell you today that I didn't have time either. When I started, I had a almost 1-year-old, my first child, almost 1. I had a stepdaughter, married, I have a house, I was working full time. I was also trying to fit in everything else, like the regular stuff, the cooking, the cleaning. I don't have a maid or a housekeeper or a helper or anything like that. So I was doing it all on my own. And there was no time. There was a little bit of time, and it's just the way that it is. Nobody has time. We don't have time to do anything. But I'm here to show you today and to share with you that you do have time. It's all about prioritizing what it is that you want in your life and in your future. And when I was presented with the opportunity to become a Beachbody coach, I had no idea what it was. All I knew was that, hey, I could get healthy, I could get fit, I could help people through my own personal experiences, and I could ultimately maybe make a little bit of income and grow this into a business. Sure, I'll try it. So I grew a business from my kitchen counter part-time, probably 1-2 hours a day, if even that, part-time, minimal, with doing everything else, growing into a business that retired me from my full-time job. So I'm home full-time with my family and my kids, and I'm more present. And this all started with the false, I guess, indications of thinking that I didn't have time to do it. In reality, I did. So I just wanted to show you that you do have time. Everybody has time. If, perfect example, because I know I deal with it too. We're tight schedule. We don't have room for anything else on our schedule. And all of a sudden something pops up and my child wants to be involved in karate, for instance. And all of a sudden now I have to find the time to bring him to and from karate, to stay there, to, be able to be there with him, be present. And guess what? The time's there because I made it available, because it was a priority in my life and in my family's life to be able to give that to him. So there is time. It's all about realizing and pointing out what's important to you and what you want in your life so that you can have ultimately freedom at the end of the day. So think about that. When you don't have time, we do have time. It's all about making that time and making it a priority. So I hope you can see that too. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.